Welcome back to Gal versus Food.
Food! Coach Greg, in today's video, I'm going to explain just how privileged, beautiful women really are in today's world. That's right, men, we're a bunch of losers. We're simps. We have no self-respect. And you might be thinking I'm talking about guys watching women who are perhaps nude and doing their thing, doing the nasty and all this kind of stuff, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that men will sit there day after day just to watch a beautiful woman eat food. And so I'm not knocking the women who do it. In fact, why wouldn't they do it? If you could pay me thousands of dollars just to eat burgers, fries, McDonald's, and so on, and smile a little bit, then why not? And so case in point, Gal's food. And so once a week, she goes and eats a lot, and people are up in arms. Oh my goodness, there's no way she could be eating all this food. She must have an ED. How could she possibly do this? And I'm thinking, once a week, she eats a lot of food, and then she probably eats less the rest of the week, or maybe she does some cardio, and she burns it off. Or the alternative is, she goes and visits the washroom to do number 3. It's all possible, but I don't really care. And so let's dive into this. Let's examine why is this so popular? Just a gal who eats lots of food and posts it for the world. I'm just as confused as you are. And so she gets it. She's poking fun at herself. She's thinking, I'm just eating a lot of food and y'all are watching it. Imagine how stupid all of you are. Why are you watching me? I mean, of course she could keep going. If no one cared to watch, she wouldn't keep doing it. But since people are flocking to her channel to watch her eat a lot, then of course she's going to just keep eating a lot. Case in point, Coach Greg. I explain a lot of things. I have a weird voice, and you keep watching my videos. And so, of course, I'm going to keep making them. Now, I do believe that in my videos, I offer a lot of education. I explain how to lose weight, keep it off, how to build muscle. I offer a lot of benefits. But if I just started eating a lot of food and just say, hey, watch how much food I'm eating, would y'all be watching it? Well, maybe, I don't know.
Welcome back to Gal versus Food.
Food!
And today is my 1-year anniversary of posting on YouTube.
Yay! And look how much makeup I put on, and look at my beautiful white teeth and my hefty smile. And I'm in shape, and I'm excited. I have a lot of energy, and wow! Sounds about like what Coach Greg does for video. I mean, great job. You're enthusiastic. You have a lot of energy. You're captivating. People want to watch you. I mean, if she got there and said, hey, today's challenge is the 24 donut challenge, and I'm going to see if I can eat 24 donuts in 1 hour. And she had no makeup on and she wasn't pretty. Do you really think anyone would follow her? I don't think so.
Thank you for making eating my job, which I never thought would be the case, but because of you guys, I'm able to eat as my job. I am a professional eater.
And so listen, she's a professional eater. They have stomachs that are larger than average. They can fit more food than average, and so they're able to eat more than average. Just think of it. The amount of food you can eat, it's on a bell curve. Some people can eat a lot. Some people eat a little, most somewhere in the middle. It's shaped kind of like this. And so if you're several standard deviations to the right, you can eat a shit ton of food. You perhaps eat once every other day. You can just fit massive amounts of calories in your stomach, no problem. Case in point, Eric the Electric. He does this all the time. He'll eat a ton of food, 15,000 calories, 20,000 calories. These guys can eat a lot. And to the opposite extent, you have people that can hardly eat anything. They have to eat perhaps 10 meals a day. They're eating tiny snacks all the time.
Let's get into today's video of eating 24 donuts.
I gotta wonder, at what point does this become unenjoyable? I mean, probably the first 6 donuts, you gotta be like, oh, this tastes really good. I'm sure that she's not eating a lot before this. She's probably really hungry at this time. I mean, by fasting before the meal, you're gonna be very hungry. But let me put this in perspective. There's 190 calories in a Krispy Kreme donut times 24. It's over 4,500 calories. And so that is likely double the amount of calories that she would need to eat in one day. And so let's assume she needs just over 2,000 calories a day to maintain her weight. She's going to be 2,000 calories in a surplus, and that would ultimately cause her to gain about a half a pound a week. But remember, she has 6 extra days to burn off all those calories. And so she's eating 2,000 calories extra and has 6 extra days to burn off those calories. If she eats 400 calories less than her maintenance for the rest of the week, she's going to be able to maintain her weight. And so it's not that difficult.
Number 17. I still cannot believe I'm sitting in my car eating 24 donuts by myself. God.
I have to be honest. Yeah, I can't believe she's doing it as well. What happens when she needs to poop? Have you ever binge ate before? I've certainly eaten a heck of a lot more food than this in one sitting. And one thing that you're going to have to do eventually is you're going to have to poop. And so if you're sitting in a car eating 24 donuts, as that food begins to go down, as it begins to push, it's pushing everything out. And there's nothing worse than having to poop so bad and not having a washroom in sight.
This bite is for you. I am literally in a sugar coma right now, but I will take this last bite for you. Here we go, baby. Donut number 20. I got a burp.
Honestly, I don't understand how anyone would doubt that she's actually eating this. People are saying there's no way she's actually eating all the food that she's eating. I 100% believe that she ate those 20 donuts. And the fact that she didn't finish the challenge, that she stopped at 20 rather than 24, tells me she ate as much as she could while feeling comfortable. Yeah, she could have had the other 4 donuts. When I did the 10,000 calorie challenge against Will Tennyson, I was miserable. Even while eating her last bite, it still appeared that she had more in the tank. For me, it was a nightmare. I hated it. I can't imagine having to do that. And so she's eating till she's relatively full. She said, I could have ate a burger, but it's just eating the same thing, 20 donuts in a row of the same flavor fatigue. It's not comfortable. And so is it in fact possible that she's going to now visit the bathroom to undo what she had just eaten? Of course it is. I can't comment to whether she does that or not. And perhaps for speed eaters, for competitive eaters, that is part of the process. I mean, to me, it would be like saying, hey, if you're a professional bodybuilder, are you 100% natural? It's probably part of the process. The point-by-point process of baking Bibi Bopka's Balky Buddy Butt.
Point-by-point process of baking Bibi Bopka's Balky Buddy Butt.
You gotta really bop with a Bibi Bopka, buddy. You remember they were baking the Bibi Bopkas and they had the song? When you rolling out the dough, just make sure you roll it slow. If you make the dough too quick, it is bound to make you sick. When you pour the filling in, just make sure you wear a grin. When you smile on what you bake, a Bibi Bopka turn as well.
The Bibi Bopka exploded in my face.
You guys remember that? Anyway, perhaps we can challenge her to eat 24 Bibi Bopkas in an hour. And so people are thinking she's spitting it out. Listen, I've covered a speed eater, a woman in the past, and we did in fact press pause and you could see she was spitting out. She had a garbage bin on the side. She would literally eat and spit the food into it, and they had so many edits that they were able to edit out. But they made one mistake, got them caught, and so she was a fake speed eater, faking eating all this food. And so what exactly is it that men find so attractive about a very sexy woman eating so much food? Perhaps it's the sauce dripping out of the mouth. She's biting into that hot chicken sandwich type of thing, and there's some sauce, some of it white coming out of the mouth. Perhaps that is appealing to most men. Saucy, drippy, fluidy things. Perhaps the mouth is sensuous for most men. They're imagining food going in there and picturing other things going in there. I don't know. I don't get it. Doesn't turn me on. Nothing hot about watching a woman eat a lot of food. I mean, what does seem appealing to me is that she's very passionate about this. She does, in fact, enjoy this. When you see somebody very passionate, enjoying, really loving what they're doing, to me, that is a turn on. And so perhaps the fact that she loves what she's doing, that she's really into it, that is a turn on. I mean, it could be eating a lot of food. It could be making Legos. It could be painting a picture, perhaps playing an instrument, dancing, anything that you do that you really enjoy, that you're passionate about. Perhaps that is what is attracting so many men to her channel. All right, so let me know what you think. Do you think she eats all the food? Do you believe it? Can you understand how it's not that confusing? Out of the billions of people on this planet, do you not think that some of them can eat 20 donuts in 30 minutes? Is it really all that impressive? I could absolutely do that with ease. 20 donuts in 30 minutes. Will Tennyson probably do 30? I mean, it's a lot of food, sure, but it's not so much food that, oh my God, she's lying about it. She couldn't have done it. Krispy Kreme donuts are very easy to eat. I don't know if you've tried them before. Very easy. I could probably eat 5 in a minute. It's not that complicated. And if you've eaten all that food, perhaps you want some GO2 Max. This is going to help you have more endurance so you can go and do cardio, perhaps burn off those calories. Because after all, let's consider that if she was a bike rider or a marathon runner, she's going to burn off a shit ton of calories. You have more endurance, you're going to burn off more calories, and so you need to eat more food. And so it's a matter of calories in, calories out. Interested in GO2 Max or Crafty Builder, Turk Builder, creatine, Seco protein bars, all the supplements you have. Please click the link in the description. Don't forget to enter code Greg for 10% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Watch one of those two bloops. Don't forget about the Harder Than Last Time clothing line, as well as coaching plans by me and my team. Are you interested in losing weight and keeping it off for the rest of your life? Please message me. Also, if you want low-calorie, delicious meals so you can stay healthy the rest of the time, or perhaps you just want to binge eat on foods that are lower in calories, of course, you can pick up my cookbook. Don't forget, code Greg, 10% off. Click the link in the description. And until next time, I am out.